One Pasuk in Mishlei. This Pasuk is brought down often in the Sifrei Musar, Perek Zayin, Pasuk Chavav. Nefesh amel amelalo. A soul that works, the soul will work for him. When a person toils in his soul when doing the good thing, then more good will come his way. Ki achaf alav piyu, because his mouth forces him to eat. So what's going on over here? When we work in the right way, then more will come to us because his mouth forces him to eat. So here the Gaon of Vilna says this is a pasuk about the Yetzer HaTov. The Yetzer HaTov we don't hear much about, but the Yetzer HaTov, he says is as follows. We know that the Gemara Masechet Nida says that when a person is in his mother's womb, Hashem sends a malach and teaches the child the Torah in the womb, and before the child exits, the malach puts his finger under the baby's nose, and the person forgets all of his learning. So what's that all about? So the Gaon of Vilna explains many explanations to this. The Gaon of Vilna says as follows: if a person learns Torah, you shouldn't pat yourself on the back and say, "Wow, look at me, how much Torah I'm learning in comparison to others." And therefore, oh, look how great I am, or how many mitzvot I'm doing in comparison to others. Ki lekach notzarta, atachzik be'atzmecha, atachzik tova be'atzmecha. This is Pirkei Avot. Ki lekach notzarta. Don't pat yourself on the back, because that's what you were created for. Meaning, he says, that in your mother's stomach, when the baby taught you Torah, the baby taught you what you are able to reach, where you're able to reach, and therefore, that's ki lekach notzarta. You're created to go back and to fulfill what you were taught in your mother's womb. And that's why also, yagata umatzata ta'amin. If you toil and you found it, believe that you will find Torah, because you will go back to that time and you will retrieve what that malach taught you. And therefore, that's what's going on over here, where the mouth forces you to eat. Meaning, we have a Yetzer HaTov that stemmed from what that malach implanted in our neshama by teaching us that Torah. And when we left the womb, we forgot it all. So the Yetzer HaTov, our whole life, wants us to try getting back and forces us and wants us to eat and wants us to get back all the Torah and all the mitzvot, all the high levels that our neshama was programmed to get. And that's why nefesh amel amelalo. When we put in effort, then Hashem is going to put in that effort. Yetzer HaTov is going to work even harder to make sure that we retrieve everything that we were supposed to and meant to get. And therefore, it's upon us to put in that effort. And when we put in our effort, Hashem puts in even more effort. The Yetzer HaTov works even harder to make sure that we retrieve the Torah and come back to Hashem, saying, we accomplished the Torah that you gave us, the amount of Torah that you wanted us to learn. We, Baruch Hashem, fulfilled that amount. Baruch
That's what the Pasuk means by mouth.
Amen. Yeah, exactly, by mouth with limud Torah. Piu machricho lilmod Torah. That his mouth feeds him, meaning because his mouth is the one learning Torah to force him to eat. The Yetzer HaTov wants us to eat, meaning wants us to learn, wants us to get back to that level. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Yetzer HaTov. רבי יחנניה בן הקשה אומר, צעק הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל, לפיכך חיבר להם תורה מצוות שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, הגדיל תורה וידיר.